the gaslighting just never stops.
Why do you think it's true that there's been a rise of autism?
You know, again, I'm not an autism expert, so I rely on the experts in this. And rather than an increase in autism, has been an increase in what the definition of the broader spectrum of things that would never cause autism now cause autism. So there's no indication at all of an increase.
So 1 second, he says that he's not an expert in autism. And then the next second, he says there's no evidence that there's been an increase. I'm sure that there's an overdiagnosis today, but that does not negate the fact that autism has dramatically increased. And trust me, I get it. I believe the propaganda too, that we just didn't test before and now we just test better. I believe that too, until I actually learned more about autism. Autism is not always just a little neurodivergence where you have like a special skill. It's not always like that. It can be, but it's not always like that. There are so many people who are autistic that can't even speak nowadays. They're full-on adults that are in diapers. They have to wear helmets because they self-injure. They literally hit themselves. And you see that in teens and people who are now in their 20s. If the rate hasn't changed, where are the 70-year-olds, the 60-year-olds, the 50-year-olds that are like that? People just forget that these people are still alive today. You can literally look today, right now, at every single generation, and you can see that it's increased with the younger generations. But wait, there's more. Look what he just said too.
My concern, Walter, is that whenever that happens, the next outbreak will be of a respiratory disease that's easily transmissible, that has a significant degree of morbidity.
That's oddly specific, don't you think? And remember, Biden pardoned him. Why would he pardon him if he did nothing wrong? We all know that COVID was created in a lab and he assisted in that. So you want to know what my pronouns are? They're Prosecute Fauci.